Good morning, Year 6. We will now be following our science topic on living world. What you are learning is how different physical conditions affect the survival of living things. What I'm looking for, I can explain how changing physical conditions in the environment affect the growth and survival of living things, and I can use prior knowledge to make a prediction. During the course of this term, we have been doing an ongoing observation regarding the growth of our pot plants. We noticed that in order for our pot plants to survive, we needed water and sun. At the end of each week, we had gathered our data and found the average of growth of our pot plants as a class. However, on week 6, we decided to change our pot plants' environment by positioning our pot plants in a dark and covered area, which meant that our pot plants were not going to receive any direct sunlight. At the end of the week, I gathered your observations or data and worked out the mean or average. As you can see, there is a question mark in week 6. What I would like you to do is, I would like for you to work out this 6th number. In order to help you along with this, I have presented you a question. So, the question is, the mean or average of 5 numbers is 26. If a 6th number is added, the new mean of the 6th number changes to 23. Find the 6th number. Then once you find that 6th number, I would like you to graph your information. I've also put in levels year 6, so you know which level you're working accordingly, and so please choose your levels to work with. So remember year 6 to read the problem, say what the problem is asking you to do, choose how you are going to work it out, show how to work it out, and record your answers. So I'll ask you now to please pause the video for you to work on this problem. Welcome back, year 6. Right, so let's get into it. I will be using level 1 scaffold in order to help us and apply what we know. So let's look at level 1 scaffold. So the mean or average of 5 numbers is 26. If a 6th number is added, the new mean of the 6th number changes to 23. Find the 6th number. This is one possible way to find this answer. So we're going to break this question into 2 sections, because we've got the mean and average of 5 numbers is 26, and we also have the 6th number, which changes to 23. Okay, so we're going to be using our AND formula, which we have learnt in prior lessons in mathematics. Okay, so, but this time we're going to go total of 5 numbers equals average times number of scores. To help us along, I have put a question mark to remind me of what I'm looking for. So, A for average. So, what is our average? Our average is 26. N is the number of scores. So, how many scores do we have? 5. So, what we're going to do is 26 times 5, which will give us an answer of 130. Now we're going to do the second part. Again, we're going to look at the total of the 6 numbers. So let's look at our 6 numbers. So our average here is now 23. And the number of scores is, you guessed it, 6. So now we're going to put this into an algorithm. So 23 times 6 gives us an answer of 138. Now, step 3, we still haven't found, that total. So let's keep going. We're going to keep finding that number. So it's telling us T2, which is here, minus T1, which is here. So we're going to use our answer, 138 minus 130, which gives us 8. So this is one possible way of finding this solution. Another way that we can look at it, is the total of 6 numbers, equals 8 times n. So, which is, we had total of 6 times 23, will give us an answer of 138. Now we're going to do the total of 5 numbers. However, this changes a bit because what we're going to do is we're going to put in all our totals, and we're going to write that in. So we have 12 plus 20 plus 25 plus 34 and last of all plus 39. So we're going to work this out, and when we work these out together, it's going to give us a total of 130. Then the missing number is, we're going to do 138 minus 130 gives us 8. So our missing number is 8. So if you did either of these, you got the answer. Now remember year 6 that I also had asked you to graph your information. So your graph should look something like this. If you did a column graph, or if you did a pie graph. Notice year 6 that week 6, our average was pretty low. Can you tell me what this means? So, prediction, guys. What do you think the average growth of our plants decreased? Remember, it had to do by us changing the environment of our plant. So if if you said it was due to a plant not receiving direct sunlight, then you are correct. So let's put this into a sentence. I believe the average growth of our plants, remember because we're working together, decreased because the pot plants did not receive direct sunlight due to it being positioned, or you can say being removed from its into a different environment. Okay, so this is some things that happen when we remove things from its natural environment. Okay, there is a cause and an effect to that. Okay, so we have changed the physical conditions of the plant, okay, and it has affected its growth. Okay, so that's it for today, you see.